Welcome again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching us from. So tonight, we're going to have an interesting topic dahil pag-uusapan natin dito, Bitcoin halving and what that means. So, hindi ko na patatagalin pa. Let's bring on our guest for tonight. Needs no introduction dahil kilalang kilala nyo na siya. So I'd like to welcome Crypto Fortune.
Hi guys. Afternoon, good eve guys. Thank you for inviting me again. Howsta?
Ah, ikaw pa. Alam mo naman, lakas-lakas mo sa amin.
Ayan, sobrang interesting yung topic natin today kasi um, ilang weeks na lang and we're having again this historical milestones for the Bitcoin as well. And kung meron kayong mga questions guys, feel free to ask lang dito sa comment section
Oh,
and I'm happy to answer that for you.
umpisa na natin. Coach Aldrin, ano nga ba, for the benefit of those na maybe are not yet aware, ano nga ba tong Bitcoin halving na pinagsasabi nila?
Okay. Ah, sige. Every before post halving event, I mean pre-halving event, I give this perspective sa YouTube channel ko din. Halving is like deflationary mechanism na tinatawag. Ito yung like if you have this big pizza and then like for example you get this slice na nadi-distribute, for example, eight slice before, and then once na ma-initiate yung halving, you'll get four slice of pizza na lang. So, parang ganun siya nag-work for the Bitcoin halving. It happens every uh, 210,000 blocks, no? So, approximately 4 years, every 4 years. So, yan yung isa sa mga unique features for the Bitcoin. It's a type of, as mentioned, deflationary mechanism na tinatawag, na kung saan nagiging mas valuable yung Bitcoin. And yun, simple explanation for the Bitcoin halving. It's basically cutting the supply na mapoprovide sa market. Just like if you have 8 slices of pizza before, and then if may initiate yung halving, you'll get four pizzas, a slice of pizzas na lang. So,
So,
simple as that.
mm,
Yeah.
salamat doon sa paliwanag mo, Coach Aldrin. So, I suppose when you mentioned na it becomes more valuable, so is it correct to say na it's a positive development for Bitcoin?
Yeah, for me, it's positive overall. But again, there's also a negative, especially for the miners, kasi they will get uh, a decrease of reward sa end nila. So, but then again, the good thing naman is that it balance naman kasi it's more become valuable if the halving initiated. Yeah.
Yes. Idagdag ko lang dyan, Coach Aldrin, for the benefit of our viewers. Kasi baka nagtataka sila, kung bumaba yung reward na natatanggap ko, how does that become a positive? So, kumbaga, to follow through with what Coach Aldrin said, kasi ang nangyayari dyan is, kung kayo yung mga miners at sasabihin ko sa inyo na mababawasan yung matatanggap ninyo, ano yung incentive ninyo to continue to invest resources in mining? The only logical conclusion is kailangan ine-expect ninyo tataas yung presyo, di ba? Kasi yung actual Bitcoin na ibabalik sa inyo kumalahati. So kung hindi nagbago yung value ng Bitcoin, tama si Coach Aldrin, mahihirapan yung mga miners dahil bumaba yung natanggap ko tapos hindi tumaas yung value ng Bitcoin. So that's why kung titingnan ninyo, of course, lagi nating sinasabi, past performance is not a guarantee of
Yeah,
future.
future.
Pero kung titingnan natin the previous halvings of Bitcoin na nangyari, yun ang nagiging parang kapalit. Gaya nga ng sabi ni Coach Aldrin, bumababa yung supply or yung reward na binibigay sa miner, ang wag naman pampalubag loob, pero yung katumbas nun, tumataas yung presyo. So that's why for the miners, may incentive pa rin sa kanila na to continue to put resources into Bitcoin mining because inaasahan nila na ma-offset yung paghati sa pamamagitan ng pagtaas ng presyo.
Yes, tama, Sir Permin. I have this article then I've been reading for the past couple of years. One of good thing for the miners is that US Treasury funding yung mga Bitcoin miners. So I don't know if paano yung pinaka-work around doon, but I think that's good for the miners as well. They recognized by the governing bodies. So yun yung isa sa na ano ka rin nabasa ko that the US Treasury allocates funding Bitcoin miners.
Maiba naman tayo, Coach Aldrin. So sabi mo, generally, it's good for Bitcoin. Now, what about yung mga, but halving is not something that's unique to Bitcoin, di ba? There are other, although hindi ganun kadami, meron din mga ibang crypto na may halving, di ba?
Yes, there are some crypto like they call it burning mechanism naman. So like it's a type of deflationary pero they tend to burn the supply rather than having event and yeah, meron ding mga crypto assets that have this deflationary mechanism na reducing the supply every year. So may mga ganong type of crypto na pinattern sa mechanism for the deflationary ni Bitcoin niya. There's some of crypto.
Okay, so yan narinig nyo ha. So while the halving generates a lot of buzz for Bitcoin, other cryptos have a similar event happening. Oh, let's welcome the resistance
Yeah.
trader. Hey, James.
Maka
Hello,
Hey
hello.
James,
Good evening, guys. Good evening.
good
Sana
evening.
medyo mobile lang, but yeah,
Okay lang,
currently
okay
here
lang.
on the bus. In the bus, yeah. Listening mode.
Coach Alvin, dun sa ano, so if the halving is positive for Bitcoin, what about for altcoins? Ano naman ang, is that generally good, bad for them?
For altcoins naman, we can see good rally for altcoins pre-halving event eh. Normally kasi after I mean post-halving diyan pa lang nagkakaroon ng rally yung alts eh. Pero uh, this year we can see different move for altcoins like especially for the meme sector na sobrang lakas especially for other blockchains like Solana. Pero I think there's somehow correlation between altcoins and halving event. Normally, isa sa mga na-observe ko for the past halving event is that uh, the halving kicks in and then crypto market accumulates after halving event. It takes around 2 to 4 months something before it fully recovers and I mean before the momentum regain. And for the alts naman, yeah, as mentioned, it's pretty there's some correlation lang within the alts. Normally ang nangyayari is that the high market cap and then the alts may follow. So if BTC on its distribution phase sa taas and the alts may follow. I'll do this uh, observation as well for the dominance ng BTC. If BTC stays between 51 to 52 around that dominance percentage, alts have this room for the potential uptrend, but this alts is very selective lang, especially yung mga galing sa accumulation na alts. So like uh, we can see on the AI sector na na altcoins, meme sector. We can see pre-halving events sa real world assets, RWAs. Um, we can see some good momentum. And uh, yeah, I think it's pretty correlated lang. Though not all alts is good, not all alts can follow Bitcoin trajectory. There are other alts that dominated by Bitcoin talaga if there's no specific value sa community that can revolutionize certain financial aspects.
So tama ka doon, Coach Aldrin. So let's two questions, but let's break it up into two. Pre-Bitcoin halving, what would your trading strategy be?
Yep. Actually, pre-Bitcoin halving is one of the best opportunity, I would say, siguro. Kasi people, I mean, seasoned traders keep accumulating ng crypto Bitcoin, like for example, if BTC accumulates before halving, and then others is on fearful. So that's one of the strategy ng mga seasoned traders. If everyone is fearful, and the seasoned traders tend to accumulate certain crypto, and normally one of the strategy on my end is that the swing trade. If you anticipated the halving event, uh swing trading, I think, is one of a good strategy. Just like, for example, you accumulated back in June 2023, where the price of uh, BTC is below 30K territory. And I think that's good. And DCA as well, dollar cost averaging is one of the classic strategy if you do this kind of stuff in trading. Scalping is good for this like experienced traders na. Um, since the market is on accumulation, you can just do probability trades on the up and down of the market. Like if you want to uh, buy and sell on support and resistance, I think that's very nice strategy. And uh, yeah, we upon observations for the past couple of months, sobrang momentum because of this ETF
Mm.
application approval. Uh, yeah, this is just different cycle for the past cycle I've been here in crypto space. Like uh, after halving kasi nagkakaroon ng retest sa all-time highs or new price discovery, but we tend to see new I mean new price discovery pre-halving event because of the dominance of the ETF approval in the US. So yeah, that's it. I don't actually mention the derivative strategy. Is it good to long or short? But I think for me, spot is I think spot is good.
I would agree, Coach Aldrin, especially for let's say new traders entering the market. Kasi leverage, I agree with you, that's definitely something for the more seasoned traders because that adds another element to your variable na mas mahirap bantayan.
Yeah. Like this time kasi for me I observed that it's very challenging to uh trade on the derivatives market. Like there's institutions we need to consider, like every trades I observed some like stop outs because of this volatility, so it's very challenging. And one of the strategy during bull market is just to tend to hodl and yeah, wait.
Tama, less stress.
Yeah.
O kung yan yung pre-Bitcoin halving, ano naman yung post? Let's say, natapos na yung halving. What would the change? Would your strategy change o pareho pa rin?
Uh yeah, post halving event is somehow one of the opportunity for institutions. Para sa akin, one opportunity to sell their positions. Isa sa mga uh, na-observe ko. Other opportunities to accumulate. Kasi normally, but again, yeah, as you mentioned for me earlier, that past performance does not guarantee future results. Uh, One I've observed lang before is that after this halving event, they have this massive sell-off, and for me, that's very good and healthy for the price action to run more price in the next couple of months. And isa sa mga uh, strategy if after halving event is just to look for a potential buying opportunity. Yeah, not financial advice, but that's the uh, what I've observed lang for the past couple of years, but it's totally different right now. There's some institutions involved. We have BlackRock and other asset managers on the crypto space that they have this bunch of holdings in crypto. And yeah, other logical perspective is that if they want to sell their uh it's not actually their holdings, it's for their clients. So like if their clients wants to like sell this bunch of BTC, they need to have this good catalyst on the market, and Bitcoin halving is one of the good catalysts to like uh, sell their positions for taking profits. I think one of a good strategy is taking profits, and if they want to sell their holdings for like this upcoming halving, and they want to reaccumulate na lang after maybe after halving event siguro. So yeah, yun siguro yung isa sa mga strategy na lang for me if ever na matapos yung halving, is that to look for halving um I mean look for a good buying opportunity. Yeah.
O yan mga listeners ha. So I believe madami kayong nasagap na magagandang tips kay Coach Aldrin on what to look for pre-halving, post-halving. So ulitin ko lang yung it's pre-halving, it's going to happen literally within the next 2 weeks or less. And gaya nga ng sabi ni Coach Aldrin, we don't know the exact date because the mining of blocks naman is not always exactly the same also. So basta every 210,000 blocks the halving occurs. And so that's why I think if you notice when you look at different forums, kung kailan talaga yung halving, nobody can give you an exact date. Diba? It's all estimates because nga that's that's also looking at assumptions on how quickly the blocks will get added to the blockchain. So at the moment, it's parang estimates from different groups, but I think the thing that's certain is it will happen in April. Hindi lang sigurado kung exactly when.
Yes.
Before we wrap up, Coach Aldrin, yung memes naman, ano masasabi mo diyan? We talked about it off air kanina. Itong mga meme coins parang ngayon ang daming high flyers.
Yeah, meme coins is highly speculative naman. Totally risky if uh, isa sa mga rule sa meme naman is that if you like for example, you buy certain meme assets, like dapat yung nagamit mo doon na pera is just like totally lost na pera. So, yeah, highly speculative, as mentioned yung meme, pero if it's hard actually kasi I have these mga degen friends, yung mga nag titrade on the meme talaga, pero they tend to earn. Yeah, they tend to earn, pero after the market flips, parang break even lang sila or loss din. Pero we can see other meme sector naman sa market, yung mga high market cap na memes na if you want to like for example other uh, like Dodge and yung mga meme na yan is that sobrang tagal na rin sa market. But again, sa own strategy ko lang, pag uh, if you hold memes, meaning lost na yung ano mo, meaning wala na yung pinaka-assets na na ginamit doon. So that's my take on meme play. Yeah.
Ayan mga listeners ha. So in other words, parang sinasabi ni Coach Aldrin, wag niyong gagamitin yung pan-tuition at mag-invest sa meme. Pero I agree with you, Coach Aldrin. Hindi nangangahulugan na because it's a meme, hindi ka pwede kumita. Certainly pwede. Ang
Yeah.
problema nga dyan, since they're very highly speculative, literally binabantayan mo dahil kung anong bilis ng akyat, pwedeng ganun din kabilis yung bagsak.
Yes, yes. Especially doon sa mga yung tinatawag nila na degen play, that they uh, speculate to buy beam wala pa sa mga major exchanges. Tapos yun, something like mararag na yung pinaka memes, or instead na tumaas, na head to rag yung alts na yep, agree.
Pagtalo, iyak. Tama.
Yeah, so please
Okay.
be
Well,
careful. Yeah, risk management
tama.
is very
And
important.
I think that's a very important element to highlight, and we continually mention that during the podcasts. Always have proper risk management because parang walang saysay kung ang laki ng kinita ninyo pero wala naman pala kayong proper risk management. Nag-all in kayo, tumaas nga bahagya, tapos the following day, bumagsak, nawala lahat. So always have proper risk management. And as long as that is one of the foundations ng trading strategy ninyo, then that will definitely help you whether it's bullish or bearish.
Yeah.
So with that, Coach Aldrin, any final words for our viewers?
Yeah, yun, hope you get some ideas, guys, sa live stream today. And if you have questions, just ask. That's one of the important. Kung in doubt, just ask sa community na yung mga experience na. And yun, please enjoy this market. Uh, Make sure you learn, understand, and reflect those failures or mistakes man if we encounter. We learn from those so that we can have more ideas pa and knowledge that we can use in the future. Um, yeah, I think that's it, sir.
And with that, I think that's a very good way to end with essentially sinasabi ni Coach Aldrin dyan is always be a lifelong student. Diba? Kasi hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin alam na natin lahat eh. So there's always going to be something new, especially in a space like this where the technology is constantly evolving. So again, Coach Aldrin, maraming salamat for taking time from your busy schedule to be with us tonight. To the viewers, maraming salamat din for taking time from your schedules to listen to us, and we look forward to seeing you at our next podcast.
Thank you,
Bye for
guys.
now. Have a great weekend.